What's going on, guys? Your Boiler Haze right here, and welcome to Uncharted In Depth. In this series, I go in depth into every single aspect of Uncharted 4 multiplayer. So remember, if you guys learned something, or really enjoyed the video, or just want to show your support, go ahead and leave that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I'm going to be doing great Uncharted 4 content for the next few months. So today, we're going to be covering the FAL, the OG FAL from Uncharted 2, the Uncharted 3 G-Mod, which was a god gun before the pre-patch, and, of course, the FAL of Uncharted 4. So, that's your history for today. Kids, go ahead and take some notes. Now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the damage. The FAL will deal 17 damage in its first range, and then move on to 15 damage at its longer ranges. So basically that means that it is anywhere from a 6 to 7 shot kill, making it a very, very consistent weapon. However, here comes the catch. The headshot damage is insane. So for one headshot damage, you can get 42 in the first range and 38 in the second range. So basically that translates to a 3-shot headshot kill anywhere on any map. You cannot go wrong with the FAL. If you go for the headshot, you are guaranteed a down. So now that we've covered the damage, let's talk a little bit about the damage range. So the FAL has a little bit of a different mechanic. Instead of the traditional short, medium, and long range distance, the FAL on the other hand only has a short and long range distance. However, the short distance is not to be messed with. The short distance is very, very long and can down a person in an incredible length, a little distance. It does not matter for the FAL. It is very, very good at what it does. So here I'm going to have some pictures to show you exactly how long these ranges are and how insane they really are. And I'm going to be putting, little color references so you guys can understand where exactly, this type of range is valid for. Now that we've covered the range, let's move on to the rate of fire. So, the FAL, if you did not know, is a burst weapon, which means it does not have a consistent full auto type of rate of fire. However, if it was a consistent full auto assault rifle, it would have 981 rounds per minute. That's how fast it would shoot. However, with hand testing and everything, with the burst delay, which is somewhat how I've calculated my own burst delay, and I would kind of consider myself a pretty good trigger finger and able to time things out, I've calculated around approximately 0.387 seconds of burst delay. So having considered that and putting that together with the initial RPM, the overall RPM of the FAL is 315.789, which is very, very, very slow compared to other weapons in its class. Now let's move on to the reload speed. So the reload speed is quite good. It has 1.48 seconds to reload the gun. Very, very simple, very easy to do. And honestly, I think that that kind of compensates for its lack of rate of fire. Having the reload speed, it makes you a little bit more mobile and makes you feel a little bit more consistent when you shoot the gun. So now something I want to add for this in-depth, I did not add for the AK-47 one, is the clip capacity. So the regular clip capacity is 24 rounds in one magazine before you're going to run out of bullets, and if you do extended mag, it is going to be 30 rounds. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the recoil. So the recoil on the FAL is completely negligible. You really do not have to control this weapon unless you're going strictly for headshots and you're going at them for a quite considerable range. As long as you aim down sight with the FAL, you will be completely fine and able to handle any situation given to you and be able to put down any person. I have these recoil things right here. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be stopping the commentary soon because honestly the recoil is completely negligible, and if you still want to watch it, I'll let you guys watch it, but I will have a little timer down at the bottom where I can tell you guys where to go if you guys want to move to the subjective part of the video. So now that you guys have gotten all the facts, it's time for your boy to drop down what he thinks about this gun. The FAL is hands down my favorite weapon in Uncharted 4. Its consistency, its damage, its, satisfying feeling when you get that headshot or when you get that down, with that headshot, or, whether it's just, pumping out bullets or, just flanking people or like getting them down range. The FAL is overall my favorite weapon in the game. And I strongly recommend it to anyone that, hasn't used it, to try it out. Even if you're not a good burst rifle player, even if, you're saying, you know what, Hades, like I'm not that type of player though. No, like you need to try this weapon out. Overall, it's a great weapon, great damage, great consistency. And as long as you can, keep your, your shots on target, even if you miss a couple times, you'll be fine. And this gun is golden when it comes to medium range. Golden. There's no other weapon that surpasses it in medium range, and that's the most amount of engagements that you want to be playing in. So then you can have that type of room that you want to play with. Now I'm going to give you guys a little tip of how to run this class. I run this this FAL a couple ways. I either play extremely aggressive or I play extremely, healing support type of loadout. So if I'm playing extremely aggressive, I tack on the grenade, the RPG, a bunch of, boosters just to like help me, just push this type of aggressive, nature. And, for putting a mod on the FAL, I would strongly recommend putting down strafing, as it is a great way to, keep your opponent off target, off of you, and, still keep your shots on target. Otherwise, I would recommend just leaving it blank. There's honestly no need to put any attachment on this certain class. Now, let's move on to the healing supporting type of class. This class is filled with the Chintamani Stone, the Heal Pack Revive, and, of course, the Healer. This weapon is great when it comes to healing, as it keeps people off your back, off your teammates' backs, while you're trying to help them up and help, regain your position on the battlefield. Definitely run a silencer, so then you can always, keep them off target when they don't know where you are and you need to help your teammates out. And it has a great way to be a flanking route. If worse comes to worse, you can always flank with the silenced FAL. Well, that's going to be it for this in-depth. If you guys did enjoy, if you guys learned something new, go ahead, leave that like button. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Go ahead and share this video. The more people see it, the more, attention this video gets, and the more I am compelled to do videos like this. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you guys have anything to say about the FAL, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. I read all your comments, and I'll try to reply to them. Thank you very much, guys. TTFN, Tata for now.